that they systematically took silver fillings or mercury fillings away, people start getting well from the most incredible problems, and then he became known as the quack of the town because he was a dentist and he was curing people of all kinds of diseases,
I always wanted to make movies. I never wanted to make a movie about Mercury. I didn't know we needed one.
I have here the silver filling I'm referring to. When a person drinks some coffee.
Okay.
Never once was I made aware that when the truck pulled up with the mercury, that I was handling one of the most toxic substances now known to man.
This is something that affects millions of Americans. Not thousands, but millions.
It's time to let this world know autism is mercury poison.
It used to be 1 in 10,000 children were autistic, and now it's 1 in 250. We have an absolute epidemic of autism in this country.
I think this is a real tragedy. Somebody has to step up and hold these people responsible, and hopefully I'll be one of those people.
We can solve diseases of mankind, but we have to first acknowledge that we've caused them.
The American dentists alone did serviceman restorations the equivalent of 140 tons worth of mercury in silver filling. Can you imagine the price these servicemen will be paying in their health?
The American Dental Association has a gag rule which says to dentists, if you suggest the removal of the amalgam fillings, you are subject to discipline.
We're not allowed to speak the truth. You're only allowed to answer a patient's questions. What if the patient doesn't know what to ask? You're to keep your mouth shut? I'm sorry, I can't do that.
When you can have your license removed for telling your patients that the stuff you're using on them is poison, there is a problem here.
Available scientific evidence continues to indicate that dental amalgam is a safe restorative material.
The way the American Dental Association has conducted itself is illegal and deceptive.
You're out of order.
You call the cops. Why are you so against your patients?
You waited 9 years for this information to come out, and you are walking away.
When the light goes on, the roaches are going to have to run.
You have to say for yourself, I'm an 18-year cancer survivor, and you just want to slough it off like that? You have anything to say?
This is something we can do something about.
I hope we'll break the back and the bones of the American Dental Association, who have been poisoning us for over 170 years.
I don't care what everybody else says. You're okay.
We call ourselves the M Team, and we are committed to taking this journey to the end.
Look at this just pulled up. No, it's not the cast of 6 Feet Under.
Meet the M Team, look for the hearse.
It's time for you to open your mouth.
We're changing the world one mouth at a time. If it's toxic material before it goes in our mouth, and it's toxic waste when it is removed, why is it okay to be in our mouths? Another day, another state.
I myself am a result of the removal of dental amalgam. I took the poisons out of my system, and it's like God gave me new life.
And that's what it's all about. It's about the foot in the door. This is history. Tomorrow is history. And we start a new chapter after this hearing, because they aren't going to be able to put the lid on this. The lid's off the can of worms, and they can't put it back on.
Aren't the bombs for the truth anymore? Why are the germs on the ocean?
Looks like we have problems.
How have we come to the end of it all? Can't tell the lies from the truth anymore.